Alright folks, thanks for joining me. For those of you who don't know, a little while ago there was an incident involving a small professional wrestling promotion, and a referee agreed to do a blade job, but he gets stabbed in the head several times with a metal spike, and he lost about 3 pints of blood by this guy. Now, this is his explanation. I'm not going to play the full video because, quite frankly, the guy's a fucking idiot. And I don't remember him blaming himself for any of this. He blamed that referee and he's blamed everybody else, eh? This is Hannibal, aka the blood fucking whatever it is, Devon Nicholson. And, nah, you can see for yourself, he's a piece of utter shit, man.
This is Hannibal here from thehannibaltv.com, and I want to address an unfortunate wrestling accident that happened.
It wasn't an accident, mate. It wasn't an accident. If you've not got a clue what you're doing in that ring, you shouldn't be fucking doing it.
In Texas about a week ago now, and there's a lot of false stories with inaccurate information out there, and I'm going to tell you what happened, my account of what happened. First of all, it was going to be a match between Blood Hunter versus Carlito for world class
Oh, it's Blood Hunter.
pro wrestling.
Aye, you seem to get the blood you were hunting, you piece of shit.
They are not a circuit. They've put on about 2 events in the past 2.5 years. I was involved in the production of their last 2 events, and I've been doing volunteer work for them for a while now.
So in other words, they weren't paying you and you needed the clout.
And getting some sort of YouTube revenue split from them as well for my work I was doing with them on YouTube. However, it didn't amount to much, and they actually didn't pay me the last payment they owed me from that. But there was going to be a match between Blood Hunter versus Carlito. They wanted heel heat for this match, so we wanted to do an angle at the end of the match where Kevin Sullivan, who is known for having a golden spike, who was managing me that night, along with Blaze, who is also my girlfriend, were going to come to the ring after the match, Kevin Sullivan and Andrew Anderson, and pass me this golden spike to use on the wrestler. Sullivan had managed me several times in the past, as you can see by this picture here. The World Class Wrestling Office was aware of this angle and they had approved it. And I did find the referee myself. Here's the conversation I had with the referee before the show, where he had said that he had bled before the hard way. The hard way is not bleeding with razor blade cuts, but actually bleeding from direct trauma from the head. He was okay with the angle. He was going to cut himself with razor blades.
I'm not watching the full thing, folks. Let's just skip to when he starts making his pathetic excuses. When your period then.
Put this match on before intermission with me versus Carlito because they were expecting the referee to get a lot of blood. He said he was going to get good color. He actually told my girlfriend before the match that he was going to get really good color too, and he told the Daily Beast, actually, quote here, that, quote, a proper blading requires 3 things according to Del Toro. Aspirin, preferably a shot of whiskey. He believes whiskey and aspirin the match, but I just want to be clear here. I was not actually supposed to hurt him with the spike. I had the hand and I did not realize there was anything poking out the bottom. First part of what happened here. Here I am with this spike, and the referee actually has a blade in his hand and he's blading himself right here. He just cut himself. Look at his hand. He's putting it in his pocket, this blade that he had. in his hand, and you can see I'm pretending to bite his forehead. I'm not actually biting his forehead, it's a work. And I didn't actually think I was stabbing him either. And he is selling here. He's not telling me to stop, he's not putting up an X. To me, he looks like he's selling. Nobody on the outside seems that concerned about his well-being here, because that is exactly what was supposed to happen in the ring. If something goes wrong in the ring, the people on the outside should be putting up an X saying to stop. It was already predetermined that Blaze was going to come in the ring and pull me off, but there was also supposed to be referees and announcers trying to pull me off that whole time, and they didn't. They didn't go in the ring, and I don't know where Kevin Sullivan.
Right, I want to cut it short there. So far, and by the way, it doesn't actually blame himself at all for any of it. He's blamed the announcers, he's blamed the referee, he's even blamed his own girlfriend, he's blamed that poor guy that he stabbed in the head. He's blamed everybody but himself. Fucking narcissist.